What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to do my favorite type of video, and that is just go ahead and share some live trades with you. Today I took a 40% break and retest trade on Tesla. Yesterday I took about a 20% break and retest trade on NVIDIA. I have both of those trades recorded live, and I want to share them with you today. In today's video, we're going to go into where I took these trades, the confirmation that I had using my strategy, and I want to dive deep into how I scale out of my positions. I scale out of my positions relatively early with majority of the size, making sure that I lock in those profits early, but I do leave runners. And we're going to talk about leaving those runners in this video. You'll see how I do it live, making it possible for me to get 20, 30, 40, 50% on these trades. Even though I do scale out early, I let those runners ride stress-free, emotion-free, knowing that I've locked in majority of the profit. So let's get into some raw live trading. If you guys do like live trading here on YouTube, press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, guys, so the first trade that we're going to look at today is NVIDIA break and retest setup. NVIDIA, one of my favorite stocks to trade. Break and retest happened quite a bit on this name. Happened here yesterday, and it also happened today. I'll share that example with you today as well. So we are looking at just about the first 2 hours of the market. This is before FOMC. I did not get active after FOMC. I was looking to see, can I trade between the 10 and 2 o'clock period yesterday. Yesterday, we had job openings, job quits. I didn't want to trade into that economic data, which was around 10 a.m. So I was waiting to see what happens post 10 a.m. Now, that ended up being very good for me. I avoided some of this morning chop. You can see we chopped around from around 9:30 to around 10 o'clock, where that jobs data did get released. And we found the setup post 10 o'clock after that economic data was out of the way. So you guys can see that in the morning, we were chopping around here on NVIDIA, and we continued to hit this high around this 199 psychological level. We continued to hit our heads here, rejection, rejection, rejection. We continued to reject 199. Now, if I'm spotting an intraday level that continues to reject, if we break above that level, I want to see if that level turns into a support, right? If that previous rejection now turns into a support, I can set a trade up off that idea. I can set up a structured trade idea, something that gives me a good risk to reward. You guys hear me talk about this all the time, but I want to continue to share these examples because I have to continue to engrave them into your trading, hopefully helping you continue to learn, hopefully helping you to continue to improve your trading strategy, whether it's the break and retest or any strategy that you are trading. I want to continue to share these examples. So we can see we did get a break of that 199 level right here around 950. We got a pullback, and we actually held it here pretty nicely around that 950 to 952 area. This itself could have been a trade, right? A little aggressive. And I also did not want to take this because we were 8 minutes away from that economic data. So who knows, right? If I'm in a break and retest here, if that data comes out, it could move right against me based off economic data. I don't really want to get involved in that. So I waited a little bit. We got that push to the upside. And if you guys are in the Discord chat where you trade live with me, I believe you'll hear it on the live recording. I said, let's wait for this move. Let's not chase this upside yet. We got data coming out in a few minutes. Let's not get stuck in anything silly. Let's not expose ourselves to trading into economic data. Let's wait for a pullback. A pullback almost always comes. It's about the people that are patient, the people that understand that pullbacks will happen in the market. And at the time of trading, you don't get emotional. You don't say, oh man, I'm going to miss this trade. What the hell, right? I need to get into this now. Stay away from those types of emotions. A pullback will always come. And if it doesn't come, you move on. But I'm going to say that about 90% of the time, a pullback will come in and a good trade entry will occur. So you can see we got that push, right? We got this push for about 10 minutes to the upside, stalling around this 200 level. And right here is where I found my entry. You can see we pulled back aggressively. We moved right back into that previous 199 level. And right here, we got that very nice wick right off 199. As soon as I saw this wick, this was all I needed to get into this trade. You guys have heard me on this channel talk about wicks, what they mean, and this wick right here should show you bullish action, right? You see a move to the downside, a very aggressive wick back to the upside, wicking right off that retest level, and that right there is your confirmation for an entry. You set this trade up, you put your stop under 199, you're risking about 30 cents, pretty much no risk at all. It's a very good risk to reward. You're risking 30 cents, potentially back to the highs, maybe higher. In this scenario, we went all the way back up to around here. This is a fantastic risk to reward, right? You have to be able to pull the trigger on a trade like this. You can see that we came back to the retest. We held that retest level. Risk to reward at this point is the highest. It may not feel like the most comfortable trade. It may not feel warm and cozy within your stomach to get in at that point. But that point is what provides you risk to reward, and that is what you need to focus on. That is the entry point that was great yesterday on NVIDIA. We were also creating a little bit of a flag pattern, and right there, a sick entry and a continuation move. This is exactly what we're looking for, and now I want to go ahead and share that live trade with you, show you how I took this trade, how I managed it, and how I left the runner go up to these highs and continue to soak up those profits. I'm looking at this retest on NVIDIA. I'm looking to see if we can hold that 12-1. Yeah, 12-1 on NASDAQ. All right, I'm going to take a little stab on NVIDIA there. Retest of 199. I like it. 12-1 hold on NASDAQ as well. Semiconductor outperformance. Looking for that break and retest on NVIDIA, 199. Also want to see the NASDAQ continue to maintain 12-1 for that to continue. Just a break and retest, guys. That's all it is. I'm going to take a shot on it. It's a pretty clean break and retest on NVIDIA. And with the 12-1 hold on NASDAQ, I feel like I can grab something. If I can get a push over this 22, yep, right here. All right, I'm going to take some off right there on that little push over 250, 200.5. Just in case that's a little fake push. Looking to see if I can get a little continuation. I took some off on that little push over 200.5. Took about 8% on that. I'm going to hold a little bit for continuation here if the market wants to maintain a little bit. I really just need to see the NASDAQ maintain over 12-1. I'm going to try to hold NVIDIA as long as it maintains this 9 EMA. It's on a little 9 EMA grind right now. Alright, new stop on NVIDIA is under 200. I'm going to use that 200 psych level as my stop on my last 3 contracts. Let's see what 200 does. Okay, good bounce off 200 there. Nice NVIDIA volume there. I got to take some off on that push. Taking another one off on that push. Contracts just sort of juiced. Nice. Taking another one off on that big push. Just top ticking these candles. 1 contract left. Yeah. Nice trade. You're going to hold this 1 contract until 200. I got an NVIDIA right at the 199 retest. Yes, right here. Break and retest. I took 10 contracts. So about $5,000. Anyone still in NVIDIA? So you saw that live trade. I also want to share with you later in the day after this aggressive pullback, look at the level that held, right? Once again, the exact same level, 199. If you can spot these retest levels, they can happen multiple times a day. Again, another nice entry here at 199 here on NVIDIA, another potential long entry right off that retest. Now, if we zoom over to today's action, I want to share with you a break and retest of the previous day high, and this is pretty incredible here on NVIDIA. You can see that we had a previous high yesterday on NVIDIA around this 212 level. We went above it, we retested it here, long entry there, we retested it again late day, and look at the move that we got off 212. I mean, this is the break and retest in all its glory. Previous day highs turning into support, break, retest, holding that previous day high. Another great example of NVIDIA creating those break and retest setups, somewhere you can set up a real risk to reward, a good structured strategy. That is another example there that I wanted to share with NVIDIA. So guys, next trade we're reviewing here is Tesla. We'll go ahead and review the live trade again after we break down what happened here. Got about 40% on this trade. This break and retest is a little bit more risky. It's a little bit more quick. It's a little bit more aggressive. It is something I will take if I very much believe in the level. So let's go ahead and break this one down. You will see that the characteristics of this break and retest are a little bit different. You will see in the live trading what the candle looked like that made me get into it, because when we look at this after the fact, all you see is a wick candle off this 190. But when you watch the live trade, you will see how we moved back to that 190, held it for about 20-30 seconds, and then I found my entry point off that level. So for about 30 minutes today, Tesla could not get over 190, right? A psychological level. Tesla just could not get over 190 here for about the first hour of the trading. Now you can see right here around that 10:30 candle, we got that big green candle above 190. Now you do not take calls on this first candle. You wait to see if it's legitimate, right? You wait to see if the market pulls back, does it hold that 190 level, right? A lot of people will go long here at this breakout. And, you know, in this scenario, yes, it did work, right? You got a nice move, you got the breakout, and it continued. But there are many times, and I'm sure you guys are very much aware, where you get a breakout like that, where it's a fake out, and this thing dumps after rejecting here. A little bit of a liquidity grab. People get long here, get faked out, and that is not something that you want to be a part of. So how do you avoid that? You wait for the breakout, you wait for the retest, and if you see here on the 1 minute chart, you can see we broke out, we retested on this 1031 candle, held it very nicely, took my long entry here, and you can see from that point, the rest is history. An insane move to the upside, grabbing about 40% on these contracts, a very nice move, and I want to share that one with you today as well. If we can get over 4180, I'm going to look for that Tesla 190 retest here. All right, I'm in Tesla. Tesla, 190 call again. Stop loss under 190. 190 break and retest. 4180 break. Just looking for a little squeeze there on Tesla. Nice. Scaling out a little there. Playing it protective, just in case this thing pulls back in. There we go. Boom. Awesome. Make sure to take some off. Nice little push there on Tesla. Don't get greedy. Hold runners, but don't hold full position. It's a good move. Good little 190 break and retest. 4180 break as well. I don't want to say this with too much confidence, but for me, I think this is a Tesla move that you're going to regret selling if you don't hold a runner. I would hold a runner here. I would find the spot that you don't want to see it under, and I would hold a runner on Tesla. I think you have room here on Tesla. But just find a comfortable out, just in case things do reverse on us. Just find your out, find where you don't want to see it below, and don't touch it. I would say for me, I probably want to see it stay over 190. As long as it's over 190, I am not selling my last few contracts. I'm looking for more here. 100 SMA on Tesla is 193.50. So maybe watch out for that. All right, you're coming into the 100 SMA on Tesla, so let's watch that. 193.56. Congrats on Tesla, guys. 190, wait for the break, retests. Who's in Tesla? 60%. Nice, still on it. Yeah, just watch out for this 100 SMA, guys. 193.50. Maybe we're taking, if you got multiple, maybe take one more off here. So guys, 2 break and retest trades. I've been showing these break and retest trades for like 3 years now. This strategy is something that continues to work. It continues to yield results. And I hope that you guys are learning from these videos, learning from the live trades. If you guys do enjoy the live trades, please make sure to press that like button down below. I know it is annoying for me to continue to ask, but it really does help the channel. And anything you can do to help the channel would be greatly appreciated. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want some more live trading. If you want to trade with me live on a daily basis, I do it every single day down in the Discord below. Those live videos that you heard in today's video are straight raw clips from the Discord community where I do this live on a daily basis. If you want to check it out, the link is down below. Have a great rest of your night, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.